ค The following broadcast is a copyrighted production of 412 Communications. Any non-personal retransmission of this broadcast without the express written consent of 412 Communications is hereby prohibited.
Hi, friends. Welcome inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome to the 2024-25 Salesianum home opener, as the Sal's host the Shanahan Coatesville Eagles on opening night here from the University of Delaware's Fred Rust Arena. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box in advance of today's game. First of probably about a dozen total Salesianum games on the Delaware Hockey Network this season. We'll have a complete schedule for you available in the next couple days. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram at DE Hockey Network, and of course 412 Comms for all the details. A live look inside Fred Rust Arena. It'll be the first varsity start for goalie Ryan Dominic. For the Sals, Grayson Betterly and Connor Morady will handle starting defensive duties. Liam Bell, Brayden Graham, and Nick LeBuono will get the nod up front for Brian LeBlanc's Salesianum side as they look to bounce back from a 3-0 defeat handed them by the Rams of Spring Ford on opening night. We're just a couple minutes away from go time, so we are going to take a quick timeout here on the DHN. When we come back, we'll take you inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. That and more on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network. Shanahan Coatesville versus Salesianum. Live from Fred Rust Arena. James Witherite joining you, and without further ado, we're going to head inside the glass for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. This evening, the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League presents a varsity regular season matchup between the visitors, Bishop Shanahan Coatesville and Salesianum. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For the visitors, Bishop Shanahan Coatesville. Starting in goal, number 70, Kyler Bush. On defense, number 86, Richard Thies. And number 40, Kevin Lang. At left wing, number 14, A.J. Marzocco. At right wing, number 16, Connor Bradley. And at center, number 20, Trent Krecker. And now for the first time this season, let's meet the Salesianum starting six. Starting in goal, number 40, Ryan Dominic. On defense, number 21, Grayson Betterly. And number 27, Connor Morady. At left wing, number 3, Nick Labuono. At right wing, number 12, Liam Bell. And the starting center, your captain, number 5, Braden Crabb. Salesianum are coached by Brian LeBlanc, assisted by Bob Thomas, John Travis, and Devin LeBlanc. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League, are Anthony Saracola and Gavin Doyle. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice, as we honor the United States of America and those who defend this nation with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And with the Limestone Pension Associates opening introductions squarely in our rearview mirror, it's time for some Friday night hockey in the First State. Bishop Shanahan, Coatesville, a combined team foregoing the traditional green, white, and black of the Shanahan Eagles, moving right to left in opening period play. They're decked out in a black and red kit. Red numbers, names across the back in white, easy to read. We like easy to read. Salesianum, speaking of easy to read, in those couple seasons old, really sharp, classic-looking Ecru sweaters, the Notre Dame-inspired gold helmets, navy blue numbers on the back and sleeves, navy blue pants, and the Salesianum Old English script S on the front of the sweater. Gavin Doyle set to drop the puck on Season 9 of Salesianum Hockey on the Delaware Hockey Network. Can you believe it? We've been together 9 seasons now as soon as this puck goes to the ice, and we look forward to many, many, many more together. Braden Graham to take the opening draw for the Sals. Across from Trent Krecker for Shanahan, Coatesville. 17 minutes on the clock. Krecker and Graham converge over the Delaware Blue Hens logo at center ice, and they're off. LeBuono off the face-off win from Graham drives the puck in behind the Shanahan Coatesville goal. This is held in at the point by Betterly. Tipped by Bell behind the cage. He was looming net front, but not in position for a clean redirect. LeBuono up the far wall, protecting the zone. Here's Graham behind the net. Krecker gets there just a half step quicker for the Shanahan Coatesville side. He plays this off to his left, and this is rifled clear by Kevin Lang from his own blue line. Back deep into Salesianum territory, where Connor Morady works the puck around behind the cage. Bell finds LeBuono on the breakout. On the entry, LeBuono cutting to the mid-slot, found himself outnumbered. He dished the puck off to Graham. LeBuono working below the cage, looking for somewhere to go, but he gets tied up on the doorstep by Lang. This is worked up ice by a number 11. We don't have an 11 on the sheet, but we can surmise it is Eric Zaradnik wearing the 11 sweater for Shanahan Coatesville with that big, bold 98 blazoned on his helmet on both sides. This is Sean Albert working from below the cage. Marzocco takes the puck away after there was nobody waiting net front for Albert's centering pass from the far corner. This is cleared, recovered by Blake D'Italia at his own blue line. Albert to Park Stipa. Stipa gains the Shanahan line before flipping the puck into the far corner. Connor Davis working with it now. Davis wearing number 15, a number change for the second line winger. Last season wearing number 32. Davis and Winchell, the number changes on the Salesianum side. This is going to be called offside. 2 minutes, 11 seconds gone. Harry Winchell going from 34 to 10. Davis going from 32 to 15. Face-off is coming just above the Shanahan Coatesville line. Jerry DiStefano joined by Trent Krecker. Over the near dot, and play resumes. With the Sal's trying to work back into their zone, ultimately to no avail. Here this time, Albert stood up trying to set up a two-a-side entry. And coming back the other way for Shanahan Coatesville, Blake Krecker. Dipsy-doodling through traffic, but he ran out of real estate net front. Thies holds the point. Peter Brennan. Another number change going from 50 to 6 with the departure of Alex Falkowski from the Scholastic ranks. Davis tips this puck into the neutral zone. DiStefano was caught up to by Anderson trying to chase it down. Back it comes to Brennan. Across to Salucci. Race on for a loose puck in the near corner of the Shanahan zone. Celentino got there in time. The feed back to Gaynor. Too hot for Gaynor to handle. And a numberless Coatesville Shanahan player comes barreling in before being stood up at the near dot by Grayson Betterly. 3.5 minutes in from Fred Rust Arena. Scoreless hockey game, and we've yet to see a shot on goal. Until now. Funny how that timing works out, isn't it? Anderson could not clear. Morady protects the zone. Thies threw a hip at Gaynor. Celentino to Betterly and a goal. Three minutes and 57 seconds. And Salesianum are on the board. Justin Celentino leading the handshake cue in front of the bench. Let's see it again right now. Celentino extracts the puck. It appeared it was tipped in by Betterly on the doorstep. So that net front redirects, giving Salesianum the early lead. Salesianum goal. His first of the season, scored by number 21, Grayson Betterly. Assisted by number 35, Justin Celentino. Time of the goal, 3 minutes 57 seconds in the first period. Betterly's first from Celentino at 3:57. Coming to 5 minutes completion of the first period. Salesianum with a 1-0 lead over Shanahan Coatesville. Here's a 2-on-2 the other way. The centering pass from Marzocco to Zaradnik. Not completed just inside the line. Graham comes barreling back the other direction. Is dropped off, thrown in by D'Italia from distance. Sticked away by Kyler Bush for save number 4 on 5 total shots to this point. D'Italia back deep into his own zone. Recovers the puck from A.J. Marzocco. Graham leads the re-entry for the Sal's up the right wall. He circles behind the net. Leaves this to Blake D'Italia at the point. Shot was blocked from distance. D'Italia again. Gets one on a tee net front for Liam Bell, but he threw it right into the pads of Bush on the welcome mat. Stipa back to recover just above his own line. D-to-D pass to D'Italia. Lebuono stood up by Blake Krecker at the Shanahan Coatesville line. Here come the Eagles back up ice. The shot from Patrick Anderson was wide of the far post. We've just completed 6 minutes in the first period. Salesianum with a 1-0 lead over the Eagles of Shanahan Coatesville. Here's Lebuono all alone. One too many stick handles. He lost his shot lane. He tried to go backhand as Bush committed to the far post, but ran out of time and space before he could get a shot away. Here's the numberless player trying to work through traffic, stood up by Aiden Daniker just inside the Salesianum line. DeStefano overpowered. Centering pass came from Trent Krecker, taken away from the numberless player by DeStefano, and now he's in a 1-on-2 as the other Sal's change. We've hit the 7-minute mark of the opening period of play from Fred Rust Arena. Salesianum 1, Shanahan Coatesville. They were at one time the Eagles, 0. DeStefano almost made it 2. Peter Brennan working his way back up the left wing boards after the Shanahan Coatesville side cleared territory. Puck is loose in front. It's tipped in. Appeared to be Connor Davis with the second Salesianum goal. 7.5 in. It's a 2-0 hockey game. So a pair of Salesianum goals. This one from Connor Davis. With help from Albert and Daniker. Gives us a 2-0 score. Salesianum goal. First of the season, scored by number 15, Connor Davis. Assisted by number 43, Sean Albert. And number 23, Aiden Daniker. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 33 seconds. In the first period. Davis's first from Albert and Daniker at 7:33. Shanahan Coatesville penalty was assessed to number 86, Richard Thies, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 7 minutes, 54 seconds in the first period. Thies 2 for roughing at 7:54. And that puts Salesianum on their first Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play of the night. Learn more about Dr. Brad Bly's commitment to health and wellness for athletes of all ages and abilities. Visit desportsmed.com. Trying to walk in close was Braden Graham, but his shot was steered up and away by Bush on the other side of heavy net front commotion. Graham again. This one blocked. Davis to Graham up high. Cross ice pass. Lebuono coming into the top of the near circle. Saw his shot stick checked by Lang from 32 feet away. Graham again after holding the point. Leaves this to Celentino. Cross slot pass and a third Salesianum goal. An absolute rocket from Connor Davis off the cross slot feed. The Sal's strike on the Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play. And just like that, it's 3-0. Two already from Connor Davis. Lebuono getting his first point. And Celentino getting the secondary assist as well. So it's a 3-0 hockey game. The Sal's striking early and often. taking complete command here at Fred Rust Arena. They're the 11th shot coming from Salucci into Bush's pads. Salesianum power play goal. Second of the season and the game, scored by number 15, Connor Davis. Assisted by number 3, Nick Labuono, and number 35, Justin Celentino. Time of the power play goal, 9 minutes 3 seconds in the first period. Davis's second of the game. From Labuono and Celentino at 9:03, a power play goal. Whether you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The law office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. This is going to go back into the Salesianum zone with 6:19 to go in the first period. And amid goal announcements and other technical things, we've gotten the update that Salesianum now have accounted for 15 shots on goal. That one from Flaherty was not. It was headed wide of the cage. Just because the goalie made the act of playing the puck does not ensure himself a save. The puck would have to go in unabated in order for the shot to count as a shot on goal. There's your rules lesson for the day. Tim Dominic giving us the facts and figures. We love you, Tim. The alumni showing out tonight as well. Christian Kinsler in the house. Part of the 412 crew now. Matt Bellapede popping in. It feels like home. And this is an icing against the Eagles. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. .508 to go in the first period of a 3-0 hockey game. Salesianum in complete control of the terms. Connor Morady wound up from deep in the zone. Got a shot on net, but it was easily batted away by Kyler Bush. Top corner, Graham. Wow! Braden Graham, with authority and flair, opens fire. And it's 4-0 Salesianum. Found a lane from 32 feet. Went top shelf, and it's 4-0. Salesianum goal. His first of the season. Scored by number 5, Braden Graham. Time of the unassisted goal, 12 minutes, 12 seconds in the first period. Graham's first unassisted. At 12-12. And another one. This coming right off the draw. All of 18 seconds later, Lebuono with the tip off the initial chance from Graham. Two goals in 18 seconds. Five goals in 12 and a half minutes. On 19 shots, and Shanahan Coatesville has yet to take aim once at Ryan Dominic. Salesianum goal, his first of the season. Scored by number 3, Nick Lebuono. Assisted by number 5, Braden Graham. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 30 seconds in the first period. Lebuono's first from Graham at 12:30. That shot from Connor Davis skipped through the low slot, ricocheted off the far wall. D'Italia tried to pave a way back toward the cage, but ran out of real estate. This flipped in by Davis, taken away, not cleared by Krecker. Sean Albert down the pipe. Off the setup from Connor Davis. And that's going to be held on to by Kyler Bush for a pause with 3:10 to go. In opening period play, Salesianum with a 5-0 lead over the Shanahan Coatesville Eagles. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26, the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch. Or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937. .242 to go. In opening period play, another icing against the Eagles. And we will remind you, USA Hockey Rulebook for high school classifications, delayed offside, automatic icing. So in accordance, as far as icings and offside go, with the IIHF rulebook. 2:12 to go in period number 1. This is A.J. Marzocco, stood up just above the blue line. Loose puck corralled by Celentino. He's got a one-on-one. Hard shot was high and wide into the back glass after Michael Salucci's defensive play. Set up for that quick Salesianum counterattack. Puck out of action gives us a pause with 1:58 to go in the first period. Salesianum leading 5-0 over the Shanahan Coatesville Eagles. And the face-off will come to the left of Kyler Bush, who has stopped 15 of 20 shots faced so far. Face-off is going to be, as Christian Kinsler shows us, and as Anthony Saracola waits patiently for now, to the left of the Shanahan Coatesville goal. Brady Mercante centering the fourth line. He was in for the draw across from Veneziale. Wearing the same 72 as brother Dominic, who played goal, if memory serves us right. Mercante couldn't pinch his way to the puck. It was brought by Morris as far as the line. Veneziale works it ahead through neutral territory. Patrick O'Donovan shovels it into the Salesianum end, wide of the near post. Morady got the momentum going the other direction. Here's a backhand chance from Flaherty, which was a miss. Final 70 in the first period. A 5-0 hockey game. Salesianum in sheer domination right now.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
We've reached the final minute of the opening period. Betterly back to his own line. Time and space up the right side as everybody changes. Shot was wide of the far post by a good foot and a half. Graham controls the rebound. Looking for a second. He dishes this off instead to Liam Bell. He's steered by Porter to the far corner. Morady back to Bell. LeBuono centering pass. Bell shot just off its mark. Rebound swatted by Lang out of the reach of Graham, the numberless player. Could not get past Liam Bell. Here's Graham walking in. The stick of Porter slowed him up on his way to the cage. Porter's going to skate out the last couple seconds of the first period. 17 minutes in the books. And Salesianum is in a strong position on home ice. At the end of one period, the score Salesianum 5, Shanahan Coatesville 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after this timeout.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Second period has just begun with Salesianum right back on the offensive, carrying their 5-0 intermission lead over Shanahan Coatesville right into the second period. And yes, those shot numbers confirmed during the break, 20-0 in favor of Salesianum. Nearly a 21st as Nick LeBuono opened fire from right between the train tracks, but was wide. Feast could not clear. Graham give and go. LeBuono on the doorstep. No. And this will be held on to by Bush for a pause in play. .44 seconds gone in the second period. Draw coming out to the near circle. DeStefano overpowered over the dot, unable to work up ice though, was Elijah Morris for Shanahan Coatesville. This is back in the control of Connor Davis. Stipa. Taken away by Essel. Delayed penalty coming up. It will be against the Eagles. There the touch on the cross-ice pass. And with 1:18 gone in the second period, Salesianum are back on the Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play. Head to desportsmed.com. Shanahan Coatesville penalty. Shanahan Coatesville penalty assessed to number 53, Seamus Essel. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 1:18 in the second period. Essel 2 for tripping at 1:18. First Eagles shot on goal, first varsity save for Ryan Dominic. Quickly the Sal's storm back up ice, but Brennan is forced back to center to recover. This taken away by Zaradnik. Stolen from him, Liam Bell. Tried to take aim from up close. Bush with the save, and he holds with 14:36 to go. In the second period, this a 5-0 game advantage Salesianum. 54 seconds left on the second Sal's Delaware Sports Medicine Power Play. Braden Graham walking the line. Davis rolls the puck behind the cage around to the far corner where LeBuono is met. By a number 21 not on our pregame sheet. There's Graham getting Salesianum their sixth. On the subject of 21, it's Brooks Angelo. On the subject of Braden Graham, he's got 2, and Salesianum now have half a dozen. Cross ice feed from LeBuono to Graham. That a second Salesianum power play goal, and their 6th overall. And now we're just barely 20 minutes in. Salesianum goal, his 2nd of the season and the game. Scored by number 5, Braden Graham. Assisted by number 3, Nick LeBuono. Time of the power play goal, 2 minutes, 59 seconds in the second period. Graham's second of the game from LeBuono at 2:59. The Brennan shot was off its mark. Flaherty left this to Daniker, taking aim from distance. He was also off his mark. Eric Zaradnik the other direction. Took aim from the top of the left circle. The puck skipped through the slot to the near corner. Daniker plays this behind his own net to Brennan. Up the far side. This is directed out by Flaherty, and we've got a stoppage. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important. And Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Trent Krecker and Alex Gaynor took the draw. That shot from Salucci. Off the stretch pass up the middle, blockered away by Bush for save number 19 on 25. Morady held the point near side. Gaynor could not split defenders trying to traverse the net front area. Gaynor turned and shot, didn't have the angle he needed. Play halted with 12:03 to go in the second. Puck out of play, return to Anthony Saracola. And the faceoff comes right in front of the 412 Communications press box. Krecker and Gaynor meet again. Krecker, the starting center for Shanahan Coatesville. Alex Gaynor, third line center for Salesianum, but still holding the advantage. Celentino leads an odd man rush. He shoots. Stick save and a freeze from Bush. 11:47 to go in the second period. Salesianum with an attacking zone face-off. And a 6-0 lead as the second line comes on, and DeStefano gets stick on puck just in time. This held by D'Italia, a good 15 feet inside the line. DeStefano on the doorstep, off the setup from Albert, could not convert. 3-on-2 the other way. Zaradnik crashing the net, steered behind by D'Italia. Krecker pins D'Italia to the back glass. The numberless player looking for space, hassled by Park Stipa, who forces the turnover. And now Albert leads a 2-on-2 backup ice for Salesianum. Albert chipped the puck past Lang. He circles behind the cage. He leaves this to the point, and Blake D'Italia. Back to Albert it comes. Centering pass. Getting stick on puck was DeStefano, but he couldn't control it in the high slot. Stipa failed to hold the point. This opens the door for Zaradnik. Drop pass to the numberless player. Bothered by Albert, who hustled on the back check to break up that chance. 10:40 to go in the second period. Salesianum 6, Shanahan Coatesville 0 in the Salesianum home opener. We will be here at Fred Rust Arena on the Delaware Hockey Network for the entire slate of home games for Salesianum. Our road coverage will be severely limited this season, thanks in no insignificant part to Black Bear TV emerging and taking rights for all rinks owned by the Black Bear Sports Group. So the annual road trip to Father Judge is a thing of the past. Full schedule will be available via the Delaware Hockey Network and 412 Communications social media channels in the coming days. DE Hockey Network and 412 Comms, both on Facebook and X, as well as Instagram, although admittedly, we don't use it as much as we probably should. Race for a loose puck just above the Salesianum blue line. Veneziale was met by the back-checking Peter Brennan. Those two slowed up. Graham protecting. Holding close to home. He nearly gave it away to Veneziale. After a boneheaded play deep in his own zone, Graham made amends and advanced into Shanahan Coatesville territory. Labono and Thies in the near corner. Labono ultimately won the battle. Salesianum winning the war so far. 9.5 to go in the second period. Salesianum with a 6-0 lead. And this will come back an icing. For those of you, self-included, used to the NCAA rulebook, Braden Graham won the race to the puck by a good 4 feet. It does not matter in USA Hockey. As soon as that puck crosses the goal line, ruled unplayable by a defensive player. That's enough to satisfy the requirements for an icing. If we're NCAA rulebook, play continues on. 2-on-1, where Conte could not center to Flaherty. Betterly plays the carom shot from the right point. This cleared out of harm's way by Morris, walked back in by Kropp. Across to Flaherty, circling behind the net, and the standee in the top row. Zaradnik clears the zone. Morady from blue line to blue line drives play back into Shanahan Coatesville territory. Kevin Lang won the race to the puck in the near corner over Flaherty and steers it wide. Holding the opposite point was Grayson Betterly, but his shot was off target. Only 6 Salesianum shots here in the second period. But Braden Graham, 2:59 into the second period, got his second of the season in the game, putting the Sals up 6-0. Looking for a 7th was Betterly, surrounded by a pair of Eagles. Mercante pulls behind his own goal. That puck looked tipped. We're going to see it again. I don't know, Gavin. We'll give it another look. It definitely changed direction. But on whose hand? This is going to come back to just above the Salesianum blue line of what was ruled an offside pass. So it did look like the puck changed possession on what Gavin Doyle whistled an icing, but after looking at the tape, it looked like it changed direction off a Salesianum stick before the red line. So icing satisfied. We don't have enough upstairs to say no, it wasn't. Never minding the fact that the USA Hockey Rulebook does not permit for video review, but that's a different story for a different day. 6:45 to go in the second period. 6-0 Salesianum with the lead. Salucci caught unawares by a net front feed from Celentino. Now the numberless player trying to work forward for the Eagles. He's stripped of the puck by Salucci, who waits for Gaynor to tag up before re-entering. Salucci pile driving, backhand. No, he gets his own rebound back. And play is with our Shanahan Coatesville without a... Nope, they've got 5. That gray practice sweater on the numberless player threw us for a loop, and ultimately the helter-skelter change threw us for a loop, too. Connor Davis seals the hat trick, and it's 7-0. Let's see it again. That's Davis all by his lonesome. Making this a 7-0 hockey game. Salesianum goal. His third of the season and the game. Scored by number 15, Connor Davis. Time of the unassisted goal, 11 minutes, 2 seconds in the second period. Davis, his third of the game, unassisted at 11:02. Five and a quarter to go in the second. Salesianum 7-0. Leading Shanahan, Coatesville in what can best be described as a tour de force. Puck tied up in the near corner. This is cleared. Daniker recovers. Advanced up the left wing boards, chased down by Lebuono before the goal line. Nick Lebuono looking for space. Leaves this to Graham. Backhand shot. Waffle boarded away by Bush. Here's a one-timer from Lebuono, which was blocked shortly after release. Now in the final 4:12 of the second period. Puck is lofted from deep in Shanahan Coatesville territory by Thies. Walked back the other direction by Brennan. Bouncing puck net front. Slammed home by Lebuono. That's 8. Nick Lebuono adding insult to injury. So Lebuono's got 2. Peter Brennan gets his first point of the season with the assist. And the Sals just keep driving. They've got an 8-0 advantage. Graham looking for 4. Lebuono could not redirect the long-range Betterly shot. Here's Betterly again from distance. He got that one on target, but it was saved by Bush. Bush scrambles for the save, and he freezes with 3:16 to go. Salesianum goal, his second of the season and the game, scored by number 3, Nick Lebuono. Assisted by number 6, Peter Brennan. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 5 seconds. In the second period. Lebuono's second of the game from Brennan at 13:05. Betterly working low. Plays this off the near wall to Connor Morady manning the point. Betterly's shot. The top of the circle. Didn't get the cleanest of contact on it. He topped it and the puck skittered maybe 8 feet in front of him. The numberless player behind his own goal for Shanahan Coatesville with 2:25 to go. Zaradnik with a stretch pass up the near side to Krecker, leading to the zone entry. Trent Krecker tied up by Kropp. Salesianum clears. This will come back on icing with 2:09 remaining in the second. Salesianum 8. Bishop Shanahan Coatesville 0. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these gentlemen or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com to learn more. Final 105 seconds of the second period. Connor Bradley looking for space, hassled by Celentino. Celentino's defensive pressure enough to drive play back to the Shanahan Coatesville blue line. Salucci to Gaynor, shot off the post. He tried to pick the top corner to no avail. Now 80 to go. Park Stipa lost the line. D'Italia waits for Celentino to tag up before rifling the puck in behind the cage. They carry him to the near corner. Steered the other direction by Blake Krecker. This is Trent Krecker up the left dots. Trying to bulldoze back in to Salesianum territory, but he quickly found himself outnumbered. Oh, that's offside by a country mile. 50 to go in the second. Salesianum 8 for 32 in the shot department. A healthy crowd. Sal's and Eagles fans alike turning out to Fred Rust Arena for this early evening game to kick off Salesianum's 24-25 home slate. To Stefano. Off the Davis setup. Not on his mark. Davis threw the puck through congestion net front. It ricocheted off the backboards. Here's Davis again. Cycled to Albert, played high to Davis. Taken away from him by Veneziale. Volleyed over the line. Davis did not wait for Daniker to tag up. And with 3 seconds to go in the second period, this is going to be called back offside. Face off in front of the Salesianum bench. In these waning seconds of the middle frame. And nothing will come from the final face-off. The score at the end of 2 periods. Salesianum 8. Bishop Shanahan Coatesville 0. We'll be back on the DHN after the second intermission.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network. 8-0 Salesianum. The first 34 minutes. Puck is dropped on the beginning of period 3 by Gavin Doyle. Hand pass against Salesianum, or so it appears. We'll come back into their zone. 7 seconds, I should say, into the third period. The advancing pass from Betterly to Davis was offside. Another 7 seconds tick away. And the ensuing face-off is spotted. It's going to be spotted at center because the offside pass originated behind the face-off dots. So no territory able to be gained. Now Betterly walks in, long shot skied over the crossbar and into the back glass. Half a minute gone in the third period. Connor Morady working behind the net. Davis could not set up DeStefano. Cross-ice pass from Essel to the numberless player led to his own entry for Shanahan Coatesville, who only managed 2 second period shots. This whistle dead again, 16:06. To go in regulation. Puck was out of play. Handed back graciously by a fan to referee Anthony Saracola. And Salesianum promptly get their 9th. They go coast to coast to make this a 9-0 hockey game. Only 65 seconds into the third period. First goal of the season for Liam Bell, who camped out net front. Graham gets his 4th point. Labuono gets his 5th. Salesianum goal, his first of the season, scored by number 12, Liam Bell. And 1 minute and 33 seconds in, Nick Labuono sealing a hat trick. Just put a bow on a home opening win for Salesianum. We'll see it again right here as Labuono walks in to pot his 3rd. 1 minute and 33 into the third period, and this game will be cut short 10-0. Salesianum's 10th goal, 3rd of the season in the game, scored by number 3, Nick Labuono. Time of the unassisted goal, 1 minute 33 seconds in the third period. Labuono unassisted at 1:33. Today's final score, Salesianum 10, Shanahan Coatesville Eagles 0. Fans, it's time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Today's third star with 2 goals and 2 assists, number 5, Braden Graham. The number 2 star of the game with a hat trick for Salesianum, number 15, Connor Davis. And the number 1 star with 3 goals and 3 assists for Salesianum, number 3, Nick Labuono. So that, friends, will do it for us on the Delaware Hockey Network, as Salesianum with a 10-0 rout of the Shanahan Coatesville Eagles, improves to 1-1 on the year. Hat tricks from Connor Davis and Nick Labuono. Sheer Salesianum domination tonight. And we'll do it all again Tuesday as the Sal's take back to home ice for a late afternoon game. For the whole DHN crew, James Witherite saying thank you and good night from Fred Rust Arena.